Jason Lockhart inside the legendary Cow Palace box office with the Cow Palace box office guru, Bruce Ede. And Bruce, first tell us your history working here at the Cow Palace.
Well, I've been here since 1987, which is a long time. And in my business especially, people move around a lot, but I got here and I have stayed here.
Well, specifically here in the box office, tell us the history and the background of the walls we are going to take a look at later.
Okay, initially the box office was not here. It was a few doors down from us, and these walls, these panels were over there. And when they moved the box office, they decided that it was too historic to lose, so they brought it over here and made it fit in these walls. And we have continued that tradition from then on, and still today we have people come and sign the wall.
Bruce, you ready to take us around, show us a tour?
Okay, let's go.
All right, here we go. Where are we starting?
Okay, the beginning part of the wall here is doesn't have really a lot of famous names on it, but these are more of our presenters, the circus people that have been here through the years, and back and forth with the different grosses that they want to one-up each other with.
I see someone is a big fan of MC Hammer with Can't Touch This.
Well, yes, that has a lot to do with the year that was done in, because you wouldn't be writing that up there this year, but that's, 92 is a big thing to say. And then we start to move into areas where we actually have some more well-known names. Starting here with Neil Diamond, who signed the picture and signed the wall. And this is a point when people would actually come in here to sign the wall. If you want to look at this, my door here. This was for the ARMS tour in 1983. I wasn't here then, but they took the door back, and virtually everybody on this list signed the door.
So this door was elsewhere?
Right.
Okay.
They took it back. And the only thing that happened in the meantime, which is one of the nicer things that have happened since I've been here, Eric Clapton came to a car show in 1999, and he had signed the wall, but it had faded. So he re-signed it. Came into the office actually and re-signed the wall, so that was very nice.
So did he end up purchasing a car?
And these were framed by a friend of mine, and most of them were designed by Randy Tootin, and he autographed the ones on the bottom there. So these are for some of them while I was here, and some of them from before. Stones is older, obviously. The Doors, when I was 12 or something. I wasn't here for that one. I did come to this one, but didn't work here yet. And that was one of the ones we got. That's actually, look at that triple bill.
Yeah.
It's hard to beat that. And we've got Metallica over here, and we've had them many times over the years. Plus, we also hosted them in their the practices for their tours. The rehearsals were here for a few times over the years, and they spend a month.
And we also had a guest here as well.
Absolutely.
The Bulls.
Absolutely. Big sports fans they are. Okay, this area, initially they tried to keep people of like types together. There's a lot of rodeo people in here, and sports people, Evel Knievel. This is the too tall guy from the rodeo, and Bill Cosby, who came to the tennis tournament. And then this area is mainly boxers. So we have Rocky Marciano, Henry Winston, Sonny Liston. Ended up being the big one for the World Tour figure skating that we had. So they took that back, and there were obviously quite a few people on that tour.
Is our favorite on here, Christy Yamaguchi?
I bet she is.
Here's Nancy Kerrigan.
Nancy Kerrigan. It was a big.
I wonder if Tanya Harding's there also.
She was not invited. No, I
wonder why.
So. So there she is.
There she is, Christy Yamaguchi. Yeah. Big fan.
That was a big year. I had all those people at once. You might recognize Tom Selleck there. He was an attendee of the Grand National one year, so he came in and signed the wall. This is going to go way back, but we have somebody like Kim Novak from 1969, and then the people from Green Acres, Pat Buttram and Bob Hope, Art Linkletter. There we got Chuck Berry and Lauren Green. I mean, that's one of the things about the wall. Even though at one point they tried to group everything together, after a while that didn't work out so well. But it's hard to say that, you know, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not going to want the whole thing. They just want certain parts of it.
So you've been offered money for this wall, or?
Well, like I said, it's hard to be offered money from one entity.
Right.
Because...
Or just a collector in general.
Yeah, I mean, it would be more like, you know, the Museum of San Francisco would want the whole thing because it was a San Francisco thing as opposed to any sports one or rock and roll one or whatever. Okay, and this is a more recent end, basically. Some older things, but some of the newer ones have kind of come down here. Huey Lewis was a little bit older, but then we have, and then Santana was in the 80s. And then this is another one of the doors that went back various times. Bill Graham probably signed that while he was in here, but Styx, the people from Styx would have gotten it back there. I know for sure that Bill Clinton did not come in the box office. It was sent back when he was here on one of our inspirational speaking tours. And then we always like the people that are really artistic. So Chris Isaak will come in and draw his whole caricature and sign that. This was James from Metallica. Okay, here we have basically our most famous signature that most people want to see, which is Elvis Presley from 1970. I believe he did come and sign it, not in here when it was over there. So everybody was excited when that happened, and everybody who comes to the window or comes through usually wants to see this one or have their picture taken with this one.
Well, Bruce, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And
thank you.
If you ever have the chance, maybe you can get a tour.
At least peek through the window when you're here and look at as much as you can from there. Thanks.